Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I am proud to rise today to share with this honorable House the accomplishments of the momentous United Nations Joint Program Building Back Equal through innovative financing for gender equality and women's empowerment, also referred to as the Building Back Equal Joint Program. Mr. Speaker, the joint program was fully funded by the United Nations Sustainable Development Goal Fund and successfully implemented due to the collaborative work of the Ministry of Youth, Social Development and Seniors and the Bermuda Economic Development Corporation and technical leadership from the UN Women Multi-Country Office, Caribbean, and the United Nations Development Program Multi-Country Office, Jamaica. Mr. Speaker, the joint program initially launched in Bermuda on June 27, 2022, came to an end on October 18, 2024. The joint program aimed to diversify Bermuda's economy through the empowerment of specific groups of entrepreneurs, namely women, youth, and persons with disabilities, by tackling the unique challenges they face in accessing finance and business support, particularly as our economy was recovering from the severe impact of the COVID-19 pandemic. Mr. Speaker, the Building Back Equal program is a first for Bermuda in entering a partnership with the United Nations and a first for United Nations through its Sustainable Development Goal Fund to help advance the Bermuda economy and its people. The joint program was designed to allow both the Bahamas and Bermuda to build forward while considering factors like climate change, natural disasters, and pandemics that have and will continue to exacerbate gender inequalities, social economic vulnerabilities, and risk reversing strong development gains that impact small island developing states. Mr. Speaker, 30 months have passed since the start of the program, what we have achieved as a country during this time in partnership with the United Nations. First, let me say that the United Nations Joint SDG Fund invested approximately $1.8 million in Bermuda and the Bahamas to support the program. For Bermuda, this investment resulted in the following key achievements in promoting gender equality and economic empowerment. Gender responsive business practices. Training was provided to local financial institutions on understanding the needs of women and youth-led micro, small, and medium-sized enterprises and developing gender responsive financial instruments. Direct financial support. A total of 19 women entrepreneurs in Bermuda were provided with technical services and business inputs from specialist firms in Bermuda. Mary Prince Women's Entrepreneurial Leadership Conference, a 2-day masterclass, was held for 70 women entrepreneurs, and access was given to business sessions and activities designed to foster leadership and entrepreneurial skills. The Mary Prince Women Entrepreneur Leadership Public Lecture, hosted to empower and inspire small business owners, entrepreneurs, leaders, and members of the public with invaluable knowledge to elevate their business and leadership capabilities. Curriculum development. A comprehensive curriculum was created for business accelerator programs, ensuring adaptability to diverse audience and industries. An accelerator program. A dedicated 5-week program was launched to support entrepreneurs led by women, youth, and persons with disabilities to provide them with the tools and resources to enhance their capacity and scale and attract international investment. Women Empowerment Principles and the Gender Gap Analysis Tool for Business Growth. A series of virtual sessions were held offering guidance to private businesses, corporations, and government departments on how to advance gender equality and women empowerment in the workplace, marketplace, and community. Feasibility studies. Consultants were deployed to undertake first-time feasibility studies for Bermuda on financing mechanisms for gender equality and financial instruments for women-owned MSMEs. Consultation and engagement. Several focus group sessions were held with youth-owned businesses, women-owned businesses, successfully established women-owned businesses, and men-owned businesses. Consultation was held with organizations that empower women, youth, and persons with disabilities. There was engagement and site visits at entrepreneurs' business establishments. and policy influence, research and findings were gathered to inform national gender policies in Bermuda to further enhance a supportive environment for women and youth entrepreneurs. Mr. Speaker, in March this year, I shared with this honorable House that as part of the terms of the reference for the joint program, feasibility studies were to be undertaken on the business landscape of Bermuda's women, youth, and persons with disability entrepreneurs. These reports are currently being finalized by UN Women and will be made public once the reviews are completed. Mr. Speaker, the joint program culminated with the development, design, and implementation of an accelerator program led by the Founders Institute. The Founders Institute was established in 2009. It is the world's largest pre-seed startup accelerator whose mission is to activate and empower communities of entrepreneurs to launch meaningful technology startups worldwide. Our local entrepreneurs were directly connected to such a great resource organization. In September, the Founders Institute launched the Rise and Scale Bermuda Business Accelerator Intensive 5-week program. An invitation was sent to entrepreneurs and a press release encouraging entrepreneurs to participate in the program that was designed to equip participants with skills and business tools that would position them to successfully pitch their businesses both locally and overseas for innovative financing solutions. Mr. Speaker, I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate the 19 dynamic entrepreneurs representing women, youth, and persons with disabilities who participated in the Rise and Scale Bermuda Business Accelerator. Joanne Adams with the T-Bar, Aderonke Badamuski Wilson, A.B. Wilson Consulting, Miriam, I'm going to pronounce it wrong, Bedlaya, the Bermuda Center for Mindfulness, Razia Bellew, RD, Rakisha Burgess, Dutch Pops Bermuda, Courtney Clay Studio, Andorika Gilbert, Bermuda Dental Studio, Joyce Hayward, Rejoice Experiences, Antonia Holder, Didgeridoo Incorporated, Danye Hollis, Deluxe, Shanika Hollis, Butterfly Crochet and Crafts, Sherry Lynn Lilly, Numa Counseling and Consulting, Nakia Manders, Bermuda Dance Academy, Mariana Parks, Hannah Health, Zane Sinclair, Sinclair Seed Sewing, Kelly Smith, Cons, Trisha Warner, Law for Teens, Kristen White, Long Story Short, Shari Young, Ida's Essentials. At the Rise and Scale Bermuda Business Accelerator 2024 Pitch Forum held at the HSBC Bermuda Harborview Center on the evening of October 17th, 2024, attendees witnessed a series of compelling pitches that represented the future of Bermuda's entrepreneurial landscape. The entrepreneurs who participated in the pitch forum did an amazing job, and their growth over the 5 weeks was evident. Mr. Speaker, although the joint program has concluded, there is more work to be done to build upon the achievements and sustainability. It is within this context that the Ministry of Youth, Social Development and Seniors is still committed to advancing policy and legislation that stipulates persons with disabilities having access to support and services to be successful entrepreneurs, offering annual women empowerment principles training sessions to the public sector and businesses in the private sector, promoting the collection and reporting of entrepreneurship and finance data based on sex and age, disaggregated data, supporting the creation of a digital platform so all research products relevant to entrepreneurs are easily accessible, supporting entrepreneurs and creating and sustaining a network so women MSMEs can work collaboratively to enhance their businesses by tapping into the resources of other women MSMEs, increasing awareness around gender equality and women's empowerment by bringing topics such as unpaid care, domestic violence, and access to funding to the forefront, promoting the establishment of better professional networks, mentorships for youth entrepreneurs to access information, skills, and services to enhance their businesses. Mr. Speaker, in closing, I want to express my utmost gratitude to the technical teams at the UN Women Multi-Country Office, Caribbean, and the United Nations Development Program Multi-Country Office in Jamaica. They provided sterling support to Bermuda, ensuring the Building Back Equal program was a success. Mr. Speaker, under the leadership of Ms. Erica Smith, Executive Director, the team at the Bermuda Economic Development Corporation was highly instrumental in this entire UN joint program partnership. And without their participation, the joint program could not have progressed. I am profoundly grateful for the BEDC team and their commitment to work with the ministry and the UN teams to lend the requisite support to the very end. Lastly, Mr. Speaker, I'm truly thankful to the headquarters team in the Ministry of Youth, Social Development, and Seniors. The team worked diligently with the UN representatives, planning and coordinating each step of the way as we journeyed through unfamiliar ground to bring the outcome of the United Nations Joint Program with Bermuda, Building Back Equal, through innovative financing for gender equality and women's empowerment to fruition. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.